say see you later to all your friends because you just blew over all their channels. Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? So today I was putting up the Christmas lights, and I know I was thinking, like, I haven't really filmed anything in my garage for a while. I was cleaning some stuff up here on the bench, and I came across these VTXs. These are the FXT, FX799T, 600 milliwatt VTXs. Some of them I have are like the one somewhere around here that it's like 25 milliwatts, and you could cut the little thing on it. It goes to 600 milliwatts. I'll show you something with those today also. But this one I broke off like the standard thing that would happen most of the time is the SMA would break off of here, so there's nothing on this one. But if you have a pigtail like this, what you could do is a little trick to solder these onto here. Some of you guys might know this already and some of you might not, but I'm going to show you guys what I do to bring these back to life, and it actually turns out to be better because now you have the pigtail on here, and this is a lot less likely to break off of the board, causing any damage to the board, and give yourself some life of these. I'm going to show you a little thing I do on here also that I just didn't like when I would get these, but yeah, I still use this in one of my 6 inches, so I should put a couple of these together just in case that one burns out or something. I have some backups. So let's get to soldering this on, and I'll show you guys what I do with these. Okay, so hopefully you guys could hear me fine. I got the mic off a little bit to the side, but this is what we are looking at here. Let me get a little pointer here with some solder. So this is what broke off. This is the SMA area, and let me show you what it should look like. This is like your normal VTX here with the SMA plug on it. If you turn it onto the back, you can see I also broke off the little shielding box that's on here, and these are the 3 pads basically that we are going to be focusing on for this. This is what we are going to be soldering the, whoa, I just launched that off of the table. Soldering this section to the ground wire on this is going to be going to these 2 pads to the left and right, and the little signal center of the wire here is going to be going to the little pad in the center. So I'm going to heat up the soldering iron. I'm going to take off all the old metal SMA parts that are still on here, and we're going to clean it up, get it retinned, and we're going to expose some of the shielding wire on here and get it all soldered up. And then when I'm done with all that, what we will do is we will hook it up to this guy here, and this will tell us how many milliwatts we are reading out of the VTX to make sure that it's still good. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I got everything cleaned up off of the VTX. You can see the little metal pieces are taken off of it, and you can see I add a lot of solder to these 2 pads right here. Reason for that is when I solder this onto here, what I want to do is actually get a good bridge going from this pad over to the little ground section here that I have a little bit of solder on, and from this pad here also to there, so that way I have a good solid ground. This thing's not going to go anywhere. You could always put a little bit of hot glue if you want. I know everybody always says, like, don't use hot glue on things. I still use hot glue on a couple things. And then the small little signal wire in the center is going to go to the center of this little section. So I'm going to do the little signal wire first, and then we'll bridge across it here. So signal wire is going to go to this pad, just to be clear, and then we're going to bridge these 2 across onto here. Alright, so soldering in the camera frame was a little bit tricky, but yeah, you can see what I did. I bridged the 2 across right here, and that's going to go to the ground that I exposed from the shielding here, and the little signal, you could see the little wire going to the center portion. So that is all that you got to do to get this thing working again. We're going to plug it in and test it out here in a second. Other thing I want to show you is this little button right here. You can see how high it sticks up. So what I usually would do is I would just take a razor blade here, pop that guy off, and I would just use this little clicker here, still nice and flat. It wouldn't accidentally get pushed by the shrink wrap or anything then. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's check this out on the tester now. Alright guys, so we have everything right here to go test, see how much milliwatts we have still pumping out of this thing. I don't know if it was still good or bad when I actually busted this one up. But yeah, we have the unit here that's hooked up to the VTX. I power it from like an old PDB here. And I just use a Fat Shark battery that I plug into this unit here to turn it on. You can see we're turning it on. There's no milliwatt power coming through yet. We are going to plug in a battery and we'll see where we are at. Alright, so we are pumping a little over 500, 23.30 milliwatts. It's kind of bouncing around, but so we're not exactly at the 600 milliwatts that we were at originally. So, which is still fine. 500 milliwatts is pretty good for me to fly anywhere out where I'm going. You can see it's kind of dropping a little bit. Now we're 486. So this one I probably might have been using for a while and it's been a little burnt up or something, but totally still usable. Now let me show you another one I fixed over here. We'll unplug this guy real quick. Alright, so we'll plug everything back in here. Boom, boom, boom. Plug this guy in, and you can see this one's reading 697 milliwatts. This one might leak down a little bit also. But yeah, this is just another one that I fixed. You can see that quality control isn't so good on these. I mean, it's supposed to be at 600 milliwatts. It's definitely over. You might be bleeding into somebody else's. We know like the TBS, the Unifies are like at 800 milliwatts. So this one's a little bit beefed up. But what's interesting is I was telling you guys about these. These are the ones that you could clip this little section here to turn it from 25 milliwatts to 600 milliwatts. And let me show you what I usually find with these ones, and it's very common. I haven't had one not be like this. So let me show you. Okay, as you can see, this one's pumping out 1,000 milliwatts. King Kong, they can sell me! This I would always see with these for some reason. The one that I snip this little guy off, it would always jump at least 1,000 or more milliwatts. I've had them at 1,100, but I don't know what it is. As soon as I would snip that thing, it would just be max power. It was crazy. But yep, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave it there, and you guys could go pick up some of these and get 1,000 milliwatts, and hopefully they work out for you. Alright guys, so hopefully that video helps some of you. If you want to blow all of your friends out of the water and have the best video signal possible, I would just say get one of these and cut the little wire off of here and say see you later to all your friends because you just blew over all their channels. But yeah, go and grab all your old VTXs and fix them and not throw them out. They're still good just because they don't have the SMA. You could just totally put one of these pigtails and it'll save it a lot more from anything breaking off because this is the flexible part here. Unless something like that happens, that's not really repairable. That is definitely trash. But yeah, I would say if you don't have one of these RF power meters from Immersion RC, this is a really nice handy tool to have on you. It could do things also like read the power coming out of like your transmitter, and you could also hook it up to your antennas to check like the SWR coming from your antennas. I have a little rig that I use it for that for. But yeah, there's a couple different things that you could do. This is definitely a nice tool to have. It's not very expensive, something to invest into. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video and I helped some of you guys out. But I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a nice night. Have a little adventurous day. So yeah, go get nasty and break some of your VTX SMAs, the PCB board, whatever you call this, completely off. And you guys have a good one. Peace.